And new tonight with the extreme cold and icy conditions moving into the Mid-South. First responders are standing by to help in case of emergencies, but the dangerous roads could slow down response times. Our Ezekiel Telemaco is live at the Shelby County Fire Department with how crews are planning ahead to keep everyone safe. Ezekiel, good evening.
Good evening to you, Pepper. And that's right. First responders are saying that this storm can cause dangerous road conditions. It can cause power outages and even slow down response times when it comes to law enforcement. The Shelby County Fire Department is breaking down steps that you can take if you find yourself in a little bit of trouble this weekend. When weather becomes a threat, emergencies do not take a break, and that's why the Shelby County Fire Department wants everybody to know it could take longer for them to respond to keep themselves and, more importantly, others on the road safe.
Expect a response time that will be a little bit longer because we have to slow down. And remember, if you're in a big fire engine, that thing can weigh over 85,000 pounds.
Brent Perkins is also driving home the message that leaders across the Mid-South are stressing, which is stay off the roads if you can.
The city streets and surfaces get a lot more traffic than we get out in the county sometimes, and some of those roads can be pretty dangerous. So we're recommending that for this storm event, if you don't have to go out, you need to stay home.
And with the possibility of power outages, people turn to generators to get their lights and heat back on. But Perkins warns this can be a dangerous alternative if you're not careful.
If you decide to use a generator, know the precautions about it, read about it, and do not bring them in the house. They are made to work 15 or 20 feet away from the structure out in the open because they will create poisonous gas and fill the house, and you can die from it.
Eric Almquist, District Operations Director of Cantor Power Systems, which installs power generators across Tennessee and throughout the Mid-South, says carbon monoxide is not the only risk that people need to think about.
Aside from carbon monoxide that we're talking about, sizing the generator matters. We've had people's houses start on fire because they weren't aware that the undersized generator could essentially cause wires to melt inside the house, trying to overload them, heating with space heaters.
Another major concern, when temperatures dip below freezing for days at a time, pipes can burst and cause flooding. That's why knowing what to do ahead of time is essential, especially during severe weather storms.
Know how to shut the water off at your property. Go out tonight and locate that water meter. Know where the water meter is. Know how to get in there. Possibly even go to the hardware store and get a water key and practice turning your water off, because as these temperatures drop and we go into these single digits and we stay there for 70 or 75 hours, that's a deep freeze cycle, and if there's no power in that house, the lines are going to freeze. So as the temperatures then rise and these lines begin to thaw, that's when the water leaks occur.
For non-emergency questions, the Shelby County Fire Department says that you can reach out to them at 901-279-7625. Perkins also says to make sure that you check your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide detectors, because if you're hearing some beeping, it's one of two things. Either you need to replace those batteries or you need to run out of your house and call 911. Live in Memphis, I'm Ezekiel Telemaco.